Hello.
We are back. So now I need to go load game, do you think?
Yes, load game and then autosave.
Okay. So we're back doing some Sunless Sea. With our beautiful captain Ol Bandages still surviving.
Mm-hmm.
This is like... It's not
I
our...
might need to turn the game volume up a little bit.
Okay, sure. Go ahead. This is our first captain in this playthrough, and he has yet to perish. So,
which is quite a feat for Sunless Seas, and
the game has crashed.
maybe.
Hooray!
I'm still hearing the music, but that does kind of happen.
Hold on.
Oh no!
It might be dealing with itself. Anyways, he's looking for immortality, via a submarine, and I feel like we were close. Which is, I think, also what the Beatles were doing one time. Anyway, but I think we were fairly close to, like, maybe getting the submarine.
I think so. I think we were on that quest line. It's been more than a year, I'm pretty sure, since we streamed this game. So, like, there might be some adjusting back into
I think we're gonna have
skin,
to have
question mark, of Ol Bandages.
the sort of cloth-flapped visage of Ol Bandages.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will actually load.
Yeah, this is a long loading screen.
Well... I don't know. Do we...
I'll give it another like.
Wait for the program to respond.
Yeah.
I really hope that we can get it to work.
Oh,
like
it should be
this.
fine. It's just I've had this problem before. I think when tabbing in and out of it, that it likes to break when you tap back in.
I mean, fair, I guess. Oh, here we go. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I never expect wait for the program to respond for it to actually work for anything at all.
No, I mean I was not optimistic, but.
I might just see if there's a way to get like the text bigger, because I think that would help us.
Yeah, there might be.
Options. Videos.
Maybe.
It's probably not going to be, but.
Mm.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just like font scale.
Oh, okay.
Just pop it as big as possible, I think.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Continue. Make sure I don't accidentally, like, exit to desktop. Okay, so... Oh, this is a lovely text size. Okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna pop
so, let's have a look and see what we were doing the last time we played this game. All that time ago. Okay. So, we need to... Oh, it says seek the fierce philanthropist at Port Cornelian, which I thought that we had actually already done, but maybe we didn't. So... Oh, the blind bruiser is at the dock.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, no, that might have been, like, something we already did.
Yeah.
That sounds like something we had already done.
This is an issue with coming back into Sunless Sea after a while, is that there's a lot of, like, ongoing quest things.
Yeah. Well, there's Ol Bandages' kid there.
Mm-hmm.
Young
child calls you captain. I've forgotten that.
Young Bandages. Yeah. There's some stuff going on.
Yeah.
I guess we'll...
Oh, hang on, that last one, Under the Untersea. Oh no, it just means you have the DLC.
This one's also the same logo though, so let's... this is what we needed to do. So we had met the person in Port Carnelian, but we have to get this, I think.
Either Station 3 or Khan's Shadow. I can't remember whether or not we'd been to either of those.
I feel like we probably had, just because I think we'd... Well, let's have a look at the map. That's another thing that we can do easily enough.
Yeah.
Oh, the text is overlapping.
Yeah.
Lovely.
This is the issue with having it be big.
So Station 3 is there.
Oh, okay, that's not bad at all.
But I think the thing with Station 3 is that's the one where, like, it's really closed up unless you have, like, a reason to go in.
Yeah.
So we may get there and find that we have to do something else before we can actually get in there. And then... Khan's Shadow.
Oh, there it is. On the... No, up.
Ah,
Upright.
yes. Yep. Okay.
So it's due more or less directly east by the looks.
So... I mean, we haven't played in so long that, like, it'll be actually fine to just do a sort of dropping in at all the places on our way around and see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna have a look and see what other places we've been to. Ah, yeah, Mount Palmerston, the Devil, yeah. Duggan's Moor.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually, I'm kind of more looking to see which ones I sort of know are out there that we haven't found yet.
Yeah. There's definitely places to the, like, far east that we haven't gotten to.
Yes, because I was only just talking about Nuncio, which is a place that we haven't found but is out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So... let's plan a course.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should maybe try Khan's Shadow.
Yeah.
Just because I think that's more likely to be accessible. So what we could do is we could go kind of a little loop.
Mm-hmm.
Like go sort of up to Venderbite.
Okay.
Along that way.
Gators Morn and then Polythreme.
Yeah. Then
south to Khan's Shadow.
And then loop around, back, going Pigmo Isle, Mutton Island, and then back to London. Oh, I'm going to be the captain. You can be the first mate.
Okay.
And Schningle is...
the mascot.
Yeah. Or the cabin pup.
And we've got a full complement of officers, actually. Which is good going.
Oh, yeah, we've got the Bandage Poissonniere. I'm a fan of that boy. He's another bandage. He's also got... bandages.
Oh, yeah.
That's Ol Bandages. Oh, you can't see him because we're there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, he's beautiful, I promise. Shall we have a look and see what's going on in London? Show me London.
Okay. So it's the Rose Market.
Let's have a look at the Rose Market.
Crew, however, crew. 8 out of 10, that's okay.
Yeah. We've got quite a lot of money. We don't have a long box, and we don't have a live specimen. Okay.
And we don't have like extra time.
No. We might have done all of this stuff before.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new recruit.
Who awaits our attention. Oh, it's just a Zails.
And yeah, I mean we've got. Well, I think we might as well.
Yeah, we've got enough money.
Yeah, because we've got the full complement of officers.
But like to explain, if there are certain events that can make you run out of crew, and if you get too low on crew, I think you go very slowly, and then
there's like a minimum crew to be able to go at full speed, and I think it affects how quickly you load cannons as well.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I think we have a better boat than the one that you start out with, maybe?
Maybe, although I'm not sure, because it takes quite a while to upgrade.
I think we have the basic engine there. Oh, and we have the Shrine to Stone. That's one of the, like, special items.
Yeah, that's right.
We were doing that well. Oh, we've got some stuff here. I wonder if we were keeping it or if we were going to give that to the Alarming Scholar.
I was just wondering that, yeah.
Let's...
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we might as well check. Like, we don't know if we have any port reports either, for instance. Although I don't see any.
Yeah, well, let's go and see the Admiral. Submit your port reports.
Okay, we don't have any.
So I must have done all of this stuff when we
I guess so. Yeah, that kind of suggests that.
I didn't get supplies and fuel.
No. Okay, so it is just the basic ship.
Okay. So, I guess at some point we'll probably want to get like a better boat.
We're a long way off that though.
Well, you got to have a dream, right? And it's immortality and then a better boat. That's what people are crying out for. Okay, so shall I just get us like 20 fuels and 10 supplies?
I would say, I think my usual rule is half as many supplies as fuel.
Bearing in mind quite a lot, isn't it?
Bearing in mind that we currently have 8 of both.
Well, I'll get enough to bring us up to like half of one, so I'll get up to 16.
Yeah, 16 will be.
And then we could just like take it to 20 and get 2 more supplies.
Sure.
Just to make sure we're well stocked.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're fine for echoes. And that's our cargo.
Okay. Well, we'll just get that much then. That's
fine.
That
should be fine.
Okay, should we head out onto the Z?
I guess so. There's nothing to do in our lodgings or anything?
Oh, maybe. Oh, I think.
Okay, yeah, because we've used all the stuff up, which is unusual because I think normally we like finished up as we got into London, which is what I normally do anyway. But
yeah, well, I don't want to retire from the Z-faring life. I've barely gotten started. Ol Bandages has got plenty more.
I've never done that.
Why would you?
One of many things I've never done in this game.
Okay, so we'll head up until we get to Vendorbight.
Yeah.
That's the plan, isn't it? So I did have a cheeky practice to make sure that I was.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, hi Kai.
We're on the Untersee. We're sailing in a little boat. It doesn't actually make me feel any colder.
No, I didn't think it would. Ooh, the frame rate is not great on the stream.
Oh.
It's perfectly fine on the actual game. Oh yeah, lurk away while you sweep. I nearly said sleep.
That's the most lurking time of all. Lurking in unconsciousness.
I might need to figure something out on Streamlabs.
Yep. Do you want to take over?
Yeah. The problem is I can't tell how it's running when I'm in Streamlabs. But,
not only a lurk, but a hecking lurk.
Very powerful. What can I do? I guess it'll be less. The webcam is fine, actually. Unusually, that normally slows down. And the game itself. Is there anything running in the background that I can get rid of? Not really.
These are the dangers that you face when you want to be when you want to sail the Z. I always end up trying to put a Z on every word when I talk about this game.
Well, I mean,
Zail the Z.
Well, they do talk about sailors.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that one's not completely uncalled for.
Yeah, that one makes sense. Okie doke.
It's a shame that with us there you can't see Ol Bandages, but
I could get rid of us.
Well, I feel like the concept of Ol Bandages is strong enough that you don't need to be able to see him.
Yeah, it might.
It might help.
It might, although thinking about it might not.
Well, we could try it.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.
We are invisible now.
Yeah.
Okay, should we go back and just see if that helps?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So. So, the sisters aren't there.
Well, you can tempt them out with recent news.
I probably will do that. Let's get a port report first.
Oh, yeah.
Should we read out
stuff? Yeah. Plunging cliffs, soft green lawns. A well tucked away in a fold of the grounds. Anything else? The sea's silence. Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle. The house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed, at least.
Do you want to read out anything on shore and I'll read out anything when we're at sea?
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, so
Sure.
let's lure out the sisters.
Oh no, you can't see me wink.
Oh. So, how's the frame rate doing?
Exactly the same, but it looks...
Oh no. Well, on the plus side, this means we could put our faces back if we want to. But, shall I get us to Vanderbite and then we can do it maybe?
Sure. Even when the sisters aren't feeling sociable, they can be tempted out of their lair by the smell of new stories. You ask the sulphur-eyed maid to carry a few hints of your news to the sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured and you are invited to lunch.
Okay. That's just a description of the island. So I think we'll go with Phoebe.
Mm-hmm.
Soft-voiced, watchful, unpredictable.
Phoebe has a story to tell. Of two lovers parted by water. Of a raven that carried messages. Of a fragment of the moon. She beats time on the table as she speaks. As if to a song only she can hear. The effect is hypnotic. Your attention drifts. Out through the skylight of the dining room to the false stars glittering in the roof of the cavern. You drift like a puffball spore. The Untersee shimmers below. Islands lie like mineral specimens on black velvet. Ships bob like wood chips between the islands. Vast spined things pulse in the depths. There is a scent like the scent before a storm. The storm came, says Phoebe quietly. Everything changed. Somewhere in there you finished the last course. The scowling maid reluctantly serves cheese and Bath Oliver biscuits.
Alright. Oh, something has changed.
Ah.
So we've got some stuff.
Big old chunk of stuff, actually.
So she's Storm.
Yeah.
The eldest one is Salt.
Yeah.
And so the middle sister must be Stone, I think.
Yes.
Which are the three, gods of the Untersee. Okay. Let's full steam ahead. Me hearties, that's a pirate thing, isn't it? Not a sailor thing. But pirates are sailors.
Yeah, I think the two do just kind of overlap.
I'm gonna make sure. Oh.
Ah, okay.
That might be the pirate poet, though. Whatever. We're getting into things. We don't want to get loads of hull damage this early in our voyage.
I don't think she is ever around here.
Oh, so it might just be a regular boat.
There's usually one or two just random corvettes hovering around here from memory.
Okay. Alright, Vanderbite. This is a bit of a fraught place for Ol Bandages because most people with bandages on in this game are tomb colonists and get sent to Vanderbite for nebulous reasons. But Ol Bandages is still out there, you know? He's still thriving. Okay, so do we want to is it worth putting the camera back on or do you want to leave it off?
I mean, if you want to.
I mean, people will be able to see Shneeing if we have the camera on.
Oh, that's a good point. We want the people to be able to see Shneeing.
So cherish the glimpse of Ol Bandages, but now it's time for young Shneeing.
Ho ho ho.
Allegedly, our stream quality is good. Shneeing. We have a little mushroom as the
hello.
Hello there. We have a little mushroom as the mascot on our ship, but obviously, spiritually, the mascot is Shneeing. The mushroom is just to the left of our camera up there. You're beautiful. Alright. Vendor bite indeed. Okay.
On deck, you can hear the sound that 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience, or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral.
So we've got some things that we can't do at the moment. We could go on shore leave, but we're not going to. Let us instead explore Vendor Bite.
Here they favour candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Oh. Here! A Zails shouts. There's something nestled in the mossy crook of a grey-leafed tree. A wooden serpent, liqueured with black, red and yellow. Its eyes are garnet flakes. That'll fetch a good price at the bazaar, the sailor observes. But it has a cursey look, points out another.
Okay, so that's... We've got a 66% chance of success if we want to take it, even though this crew are scared. And then I don't want to do that because that gives me a 19. And I don't have that person. I think I'm gonna leave it, to be honest.
Okay.
Or what do you think? Should I risk it?
I think you might as well. 66%
Alright, first
chance.
mate. Let's do this.
It's an image of a finger king. A serpent thing that crawls beneath the skin of mirrors. They might be real, and they might not. But why take chances? You order the confiscation of all mirrors until journey's end, and explain that'll keep the ship safe. There is some grumbling from those sailors who like to trim their beards, but the measure reassures most of them.
Sailors with an S.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm glad I did that, actually.
Ooh, an outlandish artifact.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
memoirs.
So I guess that's the start of like a quest line.
Well, this is where we got our good chef, our ship's cook from.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if we will... Ooh, I have a strange catch. But perhaps not. But I think we might want to keep stuff for bartering,
Yeah.
like in other places, maybe. That might be all that we...
Can we get a port report?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
of
that's
course.
probably... I think that's gather gossip.
Yeah. Who's plotting what out in the tomb colonies?
Along the coasts of the Untersee, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested.
Ooh. Well, and then I'll just scroll down, like, just to check. Yeah, okay. I think that's all that we really want to do here.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else there for us.
So, we just want to head kind of east now, I think.
More or less directly east.
check
Yeah,
what-
directly east is the salt lines.
There's something here,
Oh,
but
what
that's
is it?
further up.
Yeah.
So we'll just go to the salt lines.
Is that the I can't remember what it's called. The like church place.
Although, now I think of it, if we go up there, we might have enough like space in the hold to collect some salt from the salt lines.
Maybe, although to be honest, I tend to only do that if I'm on my way back to London.
Okay. Well, we'll just go to the salt lines then. We'll take it easy on our first voyage of the night. Because it's been a while since we've played, so I don't want to like get too reckless. Even though Ol Bandages is a bit of a risk taking danger boy. That's why he needs immortality so bad.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's bats. We're not fighting bats.
We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. We're not fighting bats. Not unless they, like, really, really get up in my face and then I have to, but I don't want to.
They're going away.
Nice. All clear. Oh, this might be the pirate poet.
Maybe. Still feels like the wrong place. Although, no, she does get about, doesn't she?
Well, we'll see. I think I'm going by my stated goal of kind of not getting into too much shit unless I can avoid it. Unless I can't avoid it, that is. That's what I just said was the opposite of what we want. Okay, salt lines.
You could probably pop the light on. Oh, may have spoken too soon.
This is the bit where I get confused with how you turn. Good times. I did, when I was practicing this yesterday evening, just to get back into how to play the game, I did immediately crash into all the walls on my way out of London. But I'm doing a bit better than that.
2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot, picking. There's a supply dock below.
Alright, let's visit the Unmakers.
Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools, watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous overseer beckons you to sit.
What does unctuous mean?
Sort of slimy.
Oh, nice.
We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4... I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Most of them. Some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes?
Okay. So we didn't get the port report from that. I think that's just we had a tea party with them.
The bottom thing is the port report.
Yeah. Time, basalt, dissolution.
Record the activities of the unmakers, such as they are. Rite of stone and silence.
Oh, I love all the locations in this game. So we don't want to carry Sphinx Stone to
We don't
London.
have nearly enough space.
Oh, okay. Then
Like it's 20 units of space.
we shall not do that.
We have like maybe 4.
Wow, what a noisy vehicle.
Several actually.
Oh.
Some of those motorbike lads who can only travel in like...
Oh, it's one of mine. The sea is bright as milk. False stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze enfolds your boat. You're transparent as glass. Flee the nightmare. A straightforward challenge. Or I can go deeper. Oh, so I can just do either of these things.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's be risky. Why not?
Okay.
Beneath you, the eye grows wider. The water begins to warm, to steam. Remove your garments. It may soon be time to swim. Hoo 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 hoo. That was fun. I love scary eyes in the ocean. That's one of my favourite things. Aren't I always saying that? To be fair, that is kind of the sort of thing that I might always say.
Yep.
And Kieran's just learned to, like, deal with it. Just sending out my little bat friend. So I think it should just be a matter of keeping fairly straight.
Yeah.
Going
I
east.
doubt there's going to be anything substantial in between.
I'm looking forward to seeing if we can get the plans from Khan's Shadow, though. Okay, so...
I think you might as well keep the light on.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh yeah, Cater's Morn. I forgot about Cater's Morn.
This is the, like, pirate port.
Yeah.
where the pirate poet might be there might be tales told of her. She's made of clay, and she's a pirate, and she's a poet. That's like all of my favourite things apart from giant eyes in the sea.
And Shneen.
Oh yeah. Schnoob. Shneen would like to be a pirate.
We did consider getting him a pirate desk at one point.
Yeah, but it seemed like an extravagance. Okay.
The Morn is a stalagmite, vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbours. The Corsair's citadel nestles halfway up. An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship rises slowly from the Z. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions. Higher, higher. Now the Untersee shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevices cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows, and you hang in a cradle next to a red-bowed pirate cutter.
Okay, so we can try and reduce our terror, but I don't think there's much point in doing that because it's quite risky and our terror is not that high and it's not that long of a journey.
Yeah.
Ah, Kai has returned.
Ah, hello.
We're at a pirate port. We could explore the Morn, which I think we will do. So
there's a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Morn. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the beast paths and urchin roads, you can traverse it as you would a rocky moor, with an additional throatful of lurching terror. You turn and there's a long, lank, brown man at your shoulder. "Listen," he says, "I have a story for you."
Ooh. Well, I think I kind of need those things is the thing. So I'll listen to his story.
Something about the greybeard compels your attention. His story has a wedding full of murders and a leafless forest and a vast serpent which eats souls. The tale winds on and on, like the serpent, until you are lost in the dizzy toils of its sinister ships and its glamorous corpses. You nod awake. He's gone. But not, it seems, before searching your pockets for small change.
He only took
Very
2.
small change.
Yeah, wow. That's actually kind of a good deal. Thanks, my dude. Okay.
Oh, the shady
we
sort.
have someone to drop off.
She inhales the air and smiles, perhaps for the first time. "As I remember it," she remarks. "Less mud. More rum." At the winch head, a deferential fellow in fustian waits. He bows to the shady sort. "A pleasure, as always." You he barely favours with a glance. He presses a heavy purse into your hand. Small coins stained with salt water, but together they amount to a tidy sum.
What's fustian? Is it like a sort of scratchy fabric?
I will find out.
Pirates are indeed very good.
This game has a much wider vocabulary than I do. Well, in certain respects. Thick, hard-wearing, twilled cloth with a short nap, usually dyed in dark colours. So it's sort of like tweedy, I would say, in some.
Okay, so scratchy fabric is kind of on the money then.
Yeah, although it's also kind of a pun because it also means like pompous or pretentious.
Ah. See, I'm using this as an opportunity to learn to learn stuff. 269 points. Nice. I'm looking forward. What's the quiz topics this week actually?
Oh yeah, you just did it, didn't you?
I'm gonna try and gather intelligence, I think.
Gators Mourn swarms with pirates, smugglers, and captains of uncertain allegiance. You could learn a lot here, but you'll need to go carefully. Marvel and Disney. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Will
your Kingdom Hearts knowledge serve you well?
You and one of your more villainous-looking Zailers join a dice game. Villainous-looking, but you know for a fact that she tithes to charity and has a delightful singing voice. The topic turns promisingly to pillage and ambush, but your Zailer is a little too forward with her questions. There is a scuffle and a stabbing. You escape. She does not.
Oh, so we've lost. That's why it was good to get a crew member, I guess.
Because this kind of thing happens.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's nothing explicitly Kingdom Hearts, but there's a lot of Disney stuff in Kingdom Hearts, so it might still help.
Okay, so from here, let's go to Godfall, which I think might be the weird religious place you were thinking about.
Oh, okay.
But there are a few.
There's quite a few. I'm pretty sure I was thinking of a different place, but...
Okay, interesting. Well, we'll go there anyway, and then we'll go Polythyrene, and then we'll go...
And then just straight down to Khan's Shadow?
I think so, because I think we need stuff for...
we
can check at some point what the deal is there, but I don't think it's worth having a look now.
Yeah, it's quite expensive from what I remember in terms of stuff. To be able to do anything in Khan's glory, certainly.
Do anything anywhere in life. Kingdom Hearts might help you, but it also might confuse you into thinking that Donald and Goofy are there for the plot of, like, a lot of Disney films.
Like Tron.
It's just all the questions are gonna be about Tron. I feel like I don't know that much about Marvel, but I know you do, so that might be quite good, potentially.
You know a fair bit.
Yeah, but I've not seen, like, quite as much of the stuff. And I don't know, like, comics things. We watched Loki recently, though. That was very good. Very good indeed. Okay, Godfall.
Sometimes, just occasionally, bits of the roof fall off. Be glad you weren't here when this one did. The brawling, bearded men who live here call themselves monks. They pay lip service to Saint Stalactite, which fell from the roof. But their chief interest seemed to be wine, blood, and shouting.
Oh, they're D&D monks.
Yeah.
Okay, Oh, I thought I had a hunt. Oh no, I have a strange catch.
Yeah.
And I don't have candles, so I can't go and explore that. But let's speak about their newest member.
Okay, what are the things?
It's just, I think it's just a storyline that we can have here. So
they escort you to a cell. Used to be a sailor, one whispers. We were hoping you could help us work out what's wrong. An old bearded man sits cross-legged and naked in Godfall's smallest monastic cell. At the sight of the group, he flinches. His wrinkled skin is covered in faded scars. No more freedom, he whispers. 10 of the clock we sweep. 15 past 10 of the clock we wash. There are orders. There must be orders. No more freedom, please. A monk hands him a mop and bids him clean the entire chapel by first bell. The supplicant squeezes it tight. Yes, master, he whispers, tears of gratitude welling up in his eyes as he scampers off. There's an awkward silence. You should make a very devout monk, one of the others ventures, once we finally get him into the habit.
Hey. Okay, let's get a port report.
Let them tell you about past and present events in the monastery. They're eager to talk about their history. The stalactite, they assure you, was one of the citadels of the starved men who dwell in the roof. When it fell, a few of its occupants survived to become the monks' progenitors. How does that work, you wonder, with their vow of celibacy? They become vague, and are suddenly eager to speak of the details of passing shipping.
Wow, I guess make up your own narrative there. Okay, so we just need to go past... I always try and open the map there, but I can't do that. That's the gazetteer. I'm a fool. So
directly kind of southeast.
Should we stop off at this little station? Although that'll probably just be like to get fuel and stuff.
It might also be a submarine thing.
Oh, I think it is actually. Okay, well then let's go like up and around.
Okay.
I just want to see the clay people. My friends. Beautiful, beautiful clay peoples. They're basically just like the golems in Discworld.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not basically, that they're a bit more different than that, but...
Not that different.
Not that different. And Nuncio is basically just the post office in Ankh-Morpork, so...
Might be worth Z-batting here, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Shit. There is something underwater, so it must be, that must be
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, here we go. I do need to try and have the light on as much as I can in this area because there's places I haven't found yet. But also, you know, danger.
High voltage.
Danger, danger. High voltage. I don't know if they have electricity in this game. I don't think they do.
You've got a lamp.
Yeah, but do you think that's like gas or something?
It looks electric.
Okay.
In the way, I mean, gas lamps don't really work like that.
Ho ho ho.
Here is screaming. Taciturn claymen. Evasive clothes colonies, walking like humans. Cobbles that groan underfoot. On the hills above, a palace villa of marble. But even that writhes like buried bones in an earthquake.
Okay.
You could carry Clayman to London.
Yeah. Shall we gather... We'll gather some intelligence first.
Sure. What news from Polythrene? The king with 100 hearts rules from his palace above the city. He is never seen. He makes no treaties with other lands. But there's unrest in the air. The Claymen you speak to are obedient and humble. But they speak nervously of those who are not. The maimed. The rebellious. The unfinished.
London, indeed. It's that London. Yeah, let's take some claymen to London.
Yeah, I should have plenty of cargo space. Are they passengers or cargo? They're certainly the easiest passengers imaginable. Unless one turns out to be an unfinished man. They troop aboard. Each one lies down in its appointed position, next to the other, nestled snugly, head by foot. We are for London, one explains to you.
Okay. Let's head off, I think. Got some lovely, beautiful clay people. So I'll just head straight down.
Yeah.
Whee! I'll try and send out my my Zubat.
Yeah, yeah. In Sunless Skies, which is like a kind of pseudo sequel to this game, you have to spend supplies to send out the bat.
Ooh.
Which is interesting because it means there's like a calculation involved in how often you use it. I mean, you can't just spam it like you can in this.
Looks like we're onto a different area with the lily pads up there, but
oh yeah. Well, we're close to the Carnet anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that might be worth clicking. Sea of Lilies.
Oh.
On the thing.
Yeah.
On left.
Sorry. So that'll mark it until we mark another one, won't it?
Yeah. Check the map actually, see how close it is. Oh, like
close.
right there.
Okay, I'll go there.
Yeah.
A new place, a new place. Ol Bandages is going to a new old place. An old new place. you know. Ah, here we go. Oh, there's a bound shark.
Oh no. Okay.
I think particularly something.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
More fuel in my engines.
Okay, I think you've probably lost it.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't want to get involved in that.
Nope.
Alright, new place.
Oh, I know this place. Nupmid built this place as a prison for the Khanate. Now it answers only to its governor, and its governor answers to no one.
We could bring a prisoner. We could give a prisoner, but we could get a prisoner, but we don't need a prisoner.
You also can't actually get a prisoner right now.
Yeah, let's get a port report.
Ships from the Khanate are most common, but you see Chelenite vessels, polythrene triremes with chained and sulky unfinished men, corsairs disposing of their miscreants, even one furtive Iremi skiff. The wardens pay them well for their prisoners.
I don't think there will be anything else.
No, this is...
Yeah, unless you have someone specific in mind.
Yeah,
I
think that's the primary purpose of this place.
For quests. Okay, so we'll go around the bottom away from the bound shark, or where it is right now.
Yeah,
Light off.
Yeah.
But it's good to have found it anyway, in case we need.
Also, just another port report.
Yeah. I think I might pick up some fuel when we do get to Khan's Shadow, just like because I used one to.
Yeah.
Or do you think we're doing okay?
There should be enough to get back to London anyway.
Okay, well that's all we really need, so I probably won't bother then. And then I was thinking, like, if we can't get the thing at Khan's Shadow, or it's more complicated, we can just like set out in a sort of different direction for a couple of voyages, like go all the way up to the top and all the way down to the bottom, that kind of thing.
Well,
try and get to some new areas.
Yeah. I mean, if we can't get it in Khan's Shadow, it's probably worth checking Station 3 on the way back.
Yeah.
I'm
just wondering if there's going to be like an extra kind of thing that we need, because it's, unless we already had done that when we last played, there's usually like some kind of extra step, isn't there? Yeah,
but we've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I did wonder if some of the like stories that we had were maybe being collected for this purpose.
Or maybe for something in the study.
Then we've just got them. Oh yeah, the study, I bet it's for that actually.
Long ago, the Khanate turned its back on its warrior traditions. It has no place for pirates and would-be nomads. So here in the shadow, the exiles make their home, amid 100 wrecked, grounded, decommissioned ships.
Oh, it looks like it's just here.
Oh, okay. An old research vessel, chained and boarded up at the shadow's rim. If the Khanate's Zonar schematic survived, perhaps they're on board. You climb aboard. Your bosun applies bolt cutters to a chain, securing entry. Slipping inside, you close the door, muting the clamour of the shadow, and light lamps. The hull is well preserved. Down in the hold are orderly boxes of crates. Piles of crates, boxes and cabinets. Boxes of crates.
Smash them.
Eventually you uncover a detailed set of schematics that, despite the complexities of Khanate script, look like what you need. You cram them into your jacket. You have discovered fingerprints in the dust and suspicious gaps in the runs of certain records. Has someone been here recently? Perhaps the Khanate hasn't abandoned submarine research quite as absolutely as they claim.
Okay, so we just need to take that back to Port Carnelian.
Okay, well, I guess that's the next voyage.
So Let's get a port report.
So many malcontents, so little time. Conniving, debauching, speechifying, drinking, singing, speeching, poeting. Now and then a drunken duel. Very occasionally a savage ritual murder.
Ooh, sounds like my kind of place.
How much is fuel actually here?
I think it's alright.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad.
Okay, so
Might be worth buying a couple.
let's get like 3.
Yeah.
Do we want to buy anything else? I don't think we do.
Most of this kind of stuff is only really if you have a specific
It's good
purpose
to know
in
that we
mind
can
for it.
get these here to make heirlooms, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that we want any of these, apart from the fuel, which I have got. All right.
Do you want to head straight to London or go buy somewhere else?
So I think there's a few places that we can drop in on. We could. I feel like we may as well at least go to like Pigma Isle and Mutton Island. But if we wanted to, we could go down and around kind of route.
We might as well go down and around, I think.
Yeah.
So Port Cecil, Iron and Misery.
And then.
Oh, let's go to the Shepherd Isles.
Yeah. Should we
sure.
go Abbey Rock and the Shepherd Isles? There's no point. Well, let's just go to all of these 3.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm enjoying the like differently characterized locations, and I really like the writing in this game, which is good because there's a lot of it. Okay, so I need to go just basically straight down.
Yeah.
To Port Cecil. Yes, straight into that rock. Perfect, Bethan. And there's a couple of places where I think we can pick up fuel and supplies on the way if we should need to. There's an eel there.
Oh,
Don't
sure
eel
is.
me. I think the mist means it's less likely to...
Yeah. You're about to crash.
Shit. I was trying to figure out where the actual like port was. It's around this thing. Okay, that's good to know. Ah. Don't eel me. Oh, I think the eel is having the same problem I had, so that's nice. That works in our favour. Ah, the wreck of the Emperor Wolfgang. Just seeing the sights. Oh, I can sound the all clear. I always forget to do that. Alright. What's going down here? Chess.
A sourceless silver glow. A haven for players of games. Ben
from the Oxcast.
Rumpled convolutions of coral fill the water, glimmering with silvery light. The harder you look, the more you see shapes amid the chaos, almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be a crenellated castle, that one a horse's head. A neat little port huddles into the side of a coral island. Prosaic imperial docks and houses tucked away in a baroque organic chaos. In that curious silvery light, among the frozen chaos of coral, the scene has the unreal air of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded.
Okay, so let's gather intelligence first.
Yeah, what happens here? Chess, dreams, silver light. The older inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral incrustations like a disease, splotched with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights behind the harbour, to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof of the neath, dream, open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away, the Khanat's work, the smuggler wars, the Fathom King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented.
Okay. So Gather Scintillac.
Hmm.
We could do that. We could just explore. I think I might go gather Scintillac.
I think so. You've got a decent chance. Best of the coral will fetch a high price in London. But walk the reefs of the Principles, and you risk delusion and despair. Take your crew and go carefully.
Grr.
When the Z washes over the coral's edge, it glows a rich purple. Each time it washes across your boots, you expect it to leave stains. You edge along the slippery coral, picking up lumps of brighter glowing stuff here and there. And though the Z doesn't stain, eventually it begins to whisper to you. Phrases so clear that you catch yourself looking over your shoulder in case your crew have spoke. They have not. They're looking around, just as you are. Between stars, the Z says, descend the chain. When it runs out across the coral, it sounds almost like a soft chuckle. I rest here, it tells you. I forget.
Well, we got some Scintillac.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think we can either sell or, like, keep for things.
Yeah, it definitely has uses, although I can't remember offhand what they are.
Okay, so I could still try chess. And you know what? It's less than a 50% chance, but...
Only just.
Let's absolutely do this.
Chess is popular in the Principles. The port is full of exiles, drunks, and washed-up Z traders. They all play, often obsessively. Be careful. The chess pieces are carved from Scintillac. Here in the Principles, that can be very dangerous. You don't often look at chess pieces. Not really look. The bishops with their hooks, the knight with its mane and teeth, the kin and the cream, white mingled with red, the roots that pin the corner of the board down to keep you safe from your opponent. You lift a paw to toy with, touch its velvety pads. Checkmate, your opponent says. She grins. Looked too closely, did we? You need to be careful with Scintillac chess sets. Her face is blank and white as the dome of a chess pawn. Get out. Get back to the ship until the waking dream of the coral clears.
Well, we had fun. Alright, let's head off. So, just to check where I'm going now. Basically just straight...
Directly west, yeah. I will say it might be worth keeping an eye on terror from here, because it's getting up kind of high.
Alright. Well, I think there's a few places where you can reduce terror.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I think... Oh, God. The Shepherd Isles is one of them. Which feels wrong, but... I am experiencing terror at seeing that albino moray. It's an antisocial moray.
Albino moray sounds like an Italian phrase.
Albino moray. Why?
He's gonna weed.
Wow. Just thinking about him. Them. The Wario. The Warii. Okay. So it's down the bottom. I need to go this way. I think we can get some food here as well.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
The funging station. Funging?
I don't know, because it's fungi, but I think I do read it as funging.
It's a very fun word either way.
Fun.
It just sounds gross. I love it. Funge. Funge sounds especially gross.
A fervid forest of fungus. I&M has a funger operation here, felling giant Bolegus shrooms for building materials, harvesting Curly for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate little outpost of something like civilization. Up puffs the affable factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. We'd go quite mad out here otherwise. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance?
Alright, let's... Oh, there's loads of things we can do. Let's do the port report first,
Yeah,
as always.
the Admiralty likes to keep an eye on Iron and Misery's activities. Of course, I&M's activities here don't seem that interesting. Nevertheless, record what you can.
Let's have tea with the Factor.
Oh, I think that's a good way to...
I'm hoping it is. Look at that.
The poor fellow needs the company, and he can spare an hour away from his schedule. You sit on the veranda of the Factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle. An expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the Factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the Gant Pole where monsters swarm, about the seductions of the principles of coral, the infestation at Featherhaven. He also has a load of Beleagus frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I've eaten so much of the stuff that I fear I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know. But one does have to eat rather a lot of it first.
Wow. What a beautiful idea. Okay, we've got one supplies.
Okay, that was handy.
I'll just see if they... I don't know if they sell anything on this island. Oh, they do. But it's quite expensive.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. I think there might be some other stuff. Oh, no. Okay, no, we can't do that. Alright, I guess we probably don't want to buy anything. We should have enough stuff to get us a bit further away anyway.
Yeah, oh yeah. Possibly even enough to get back to London at this point. But...
If we can't quite make it, then there is places that we can like resort to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, speaking of places.
So
do we want to go down to Station 3? We could get a port report.
Yeah, I think it's worth it just for that.
Yeah. We'll just have to remind me to have the light on if I have to switch it. I have to switch it off. But I think next time, because the next place we'll need to go is Port Carnelian, which will be quite a longer and more difficult voyage. So
I think in terms of actual distance, it's probably similar to what we've done this time.
I think
it's just that there's fewer ports along the way.
Yeah, and I think the further you get from London, the more dangerous it gets, just like in real life. Or so it would seem from a lot of the people who lived in London that I spoke to about outside of London, which is apparently all the north.
We may infer a Station 1 and a Station 2. We may conjecture a Station 4. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill there are visible outlines of warehouses and a building with a spire. But the lamps are low where they burn at all, and your ship the only one in harbour.
Okay. Let's try the gate.
The only way past the walls is an unimposing but sturdy looking gate of triple barred silvery metal. A sign beside it reads, Deliveries. The metal is steel hard and icy cold to the touch. Attempts with chisel and crowbars fail. Perhaps if you could bring the ship's guns to bear. But no.
Okay. So we can't get a port report.
Yeah, so
there's no point in coming here. Okay.
It's barely out of your way.
Yeah. And it's good to know anyway. Because it's been a while since I've played this game, so...
Oh, there's a crab.
A crabby.
It's just a crab.
It's only a trifle. But still. I'm gonna let that crab live. As a sign of my mercy. And terror.
That's the Sisterhood. Yeah.
So I'll just check where their dock is. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, ladies. Ol Bandages is in town.
Ol Bandages is spoken for.
Yeah. He didn't mean it. He just meant it in a fun way, not in a sexual way.
Here the Grim Sisters' lair. A black spit of an island, far from anywhere anyone would want to go. And that's how the Sisterhood likes it. Here stands their fortress convent. There are bear traps that look friendlier than this.
Let's compile a report.
I think it's just going to be a report, yeah. It's unlikely to be eventful. Nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks, withdraws. The fortress stands stolid as the last year of a century. The greatest peril you risk here is a certain purpleness of prose.
Alright. Shepherd Isles time. Love the Shepherd Isles. So it's like... whoop. I have to convey to myself where I'm going with sounds and actions, otherwise I'll never get there. Just like in real life.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Okay.
it's a jelly.
Flu.
Fleur delicat. No. Do you like my masterful control of the wildlife? Under no circumstances. Hey!
Sheep, lichen, standing stones. Horse, the bearded watchman tells you. There are no actual shepherds on the Shepherd Isles. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman who found the islands. Greybeard sitting in the village square nods solemnly. No sheep, one says, but plenty of tails. Ask us anything.
Let's compile a report.
Oh, yes, my yes. There's been goings on. In the bleak light of the false stars. Surface roiling like a porridge pot. Up with a roar of steam and flash of fire. 3 widows swimming. Tentacles! And then we saw His Highness. There's rather a lot of this material.
My dream dwelling place.
Oh no, I think we've got a sheep in the chat. But they're illegal. Contraband.
Bah! Just make me think of melt shit. Wow. I don't know how to feel about the fact that Kai might be harbouring illegal sheep. Although to be fair, we don't know if they're illegal in Fallen London. But they are in the Shepherd Isles.
Hard to know, really. Okay, so Pigmote Isle?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
I love Pigmote Isle. It's very, very good. I like the Shepherd Isles just for like how Cthulhu-y their vibe is.
I just like doing the voices on the Shepherd Isles.
Yeah. And then we saw His Highness.
Tentacles!
Wow. Speaking the words of my heart, honestly. But, yeah, it's like... If cosmic horror in rural England. Yes, please. Story of my life. Okay, Pigmote Isle.
Two houses, both alike in dignity. Hail Marinia! The neat's most adorable nation scurries around your legs. Scintillac harvesters drag heavy bags of the island's bounty to their silos. Industrious rodents work hard on towering edifices, some of them almost neck high. London will never believe a bloody word of this.
Port report.
May as well while you're here. Captain Whiskers, the Admiralty calls you, so you've heard. At least they pay to laugh at your reports.
Pigmote Isle is an island which is run by rats and guinea pigs.
When you first arrive there's like a conflict between the rats and the guinea pigs that you have to resolve one way or another.
Okay,
yeah.
So we don't have like a story progression yet, but sometimes you have to assist them with dilemmas. Or you can assist them with dilemmas, and I always do. They don't sell anything here, do they? No. Okay. Full steam ahead.
So.
And by ahead I mean
yeah.
west.
There's another gilliflower.
I might kill this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm nearly back home.
Mm-hmm.
I could do with some practice. If it, like,
To be honest, I'm as much worried about fuel as anything.
Oh, yeah. If it doesn't come near me, I'm not gonna bother with it. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get close enough to really be an issue.
It's coming.
Oh, Lord, she coming. But I'm chugging away.
Yeah. Might not actually get close. Oh, no. Here it comes.
Yeah. It's not, like, so far. It's not actually hitting me.
No.
I think that I will get to Mutton Island before it reaches me.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh.
Is there something in the air today? A restless breeze? It's probably nothing. A moment passes. The ship slides into dock. Fires on the hillside.
Oh.
Sleep ships are docked the harbour. Installations of heavy artillery line the shore. The banners of the Eagle clan, yellow as honey, drape from each roof. Mutton Island has fallen.
Attempt to dock. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the harbour is reinforced with wire and manned with Kaganian soldiers.
Yeah, Kaganian sounds good.
Ah, hello, awesome Hylian.
Mm-hmm.
Torches flare on the shore, illuminating thick-barreled cannons. There is a crack, and a shot lands just off your prow. Water from the impact splashes your face. You are not welcome.
It's not normally like this. Okay. Let's gather a port report.
Lower the lifeboat and row to one of the less slippery, less sheer cliffs. Pray you don't get caught. Your little lifeboat draws up the cliff face. Up to the cliff face. As you're mooring it to a rock, a shot rings out from above. A bullet pierces your little craft. Water is coming in. Another shot. Row! For God's sake, row!
Okay. I don't think we want to try and smuggle refugees to the Shetland Islands.
I think we want to limp back to London.
That's the mood. Is there anywhere where we can get some fuel on the way?
There is that place just to the north. There's like a little lighthouse ship.
Yeah. Okay, well let's go so that we could go there if we wanted to. So probably around this way.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that we've got the option if we think that we're going to need it.
Yeah.
Because we might.
Mm.
We well might. But other than that, I would call this a pretty successful trip.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is, I think... Oh no. I was going to say the good news is we can chuck supplies in as fuel, but actually we're going to be low on supplies as well.
Well, there's the place anyway.
Yay. I hope they've got stuff.
I think they sell fuel.
I think they do, so that you can limp back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuel.
Okay, sweet. We only need one more.
Yeah.
We'll make it.
And we can get lots more echoes back in London.
Yeah, we've got some money-making schemes.
Some secret schemes.
More cards for my deck, because it's a ship. Hey.
Well, yeah, I mean, like...
I don't really call it a successful trip if you don't, like, fear for your safety on the way back. Okay, nearly home. We can see our Ol Bandages' baby. What's this?
Oh.
Oh, I'm having like a vision. I was hoping I could do more than will just keep you company, she remarks. I do have a little medical training. We can always use another surgeon. Or...
What are you doing here?
Let's welcome her on board, why not?
Ah, the lady in lilac. I've never seen this before.
You've got achieve.
So this isn't quite a new file. We've been playing this over the course of like a few streams, although not for quite a while now. It's probably been like 4 or 5 hours of game time, maybe more actually. Maybe like 6 or 7.
Probably more like 7, I would say.
Yeah.
But what is successful about this file is that we're still on the first captain, and we've nearly got the submarine. Okay, so we've got an inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency.
Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The Ministry are here looking for those. You shrug and invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they would like.
Yeah, we don't have anything to hide.
Nope.
Except for this lady who may or may not exist.
They leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than mouldy ship's biscuit. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Ah, yeah, thank you very much. Alright. Let's see what's going on.
Ah, Wayward Python, thank you.
Okay, so we've still got quite a lot of terror, but hopefully staying in my house will...
That nightmare is looking pretty strong.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
So... Just got a couple of just the usual things, I think.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Admiralty.
Oh, yeah.
I love some port reports.
Good place to start.
We can get fuel by submitting these bad boys. Okay.
You have something to tell us about the pirate fleets of the forest?
I like how the voice you do for this is a voice you do for a character in D&D.
I don't have that many voices.
Okay, so...
But yeah, it's my Officer Bureau voice that I got from Tom and the Oatscast.
It's a beautiful, beautiful voice. New to the game? No, actually. Well, returning to the game.
Yeah.
Newly.
I mean, we've both played a fair bit of it. This is just like a special file. Like a new file that we started for the purposes of streaming like a little while ago. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty, notionally.
Okay.
The principles of coral. I have no idea why anyone thought that settlement was a good idea.
Fuel.
Pirate monks. I honestly have no idea what we're supposed to do about pirate monks. What are they up to?
What aren't they up to?
What have the nearly dead been up to then?
Okay, I find Ol Bandages as a as a tomb colonist himself feels a bit like they talk about it in a mean way. Okay, so we've got to try and submit Shepherd Al's fact.
We do hear some peculiar tales of the place. You were meant to get... Candidly, I'm not sure why you saw fit to trouble us with this nonsense. Is there anything else? Still got fuel, though?
Tentacles!
Yeah, I think I first played this game, probably 4 or 5 years ago, having played, Fallen London a fair bit. And then, likewise didn't play it for a while, and then realised that Bethan would like it a lot.
As indeed I do. It's very much my jam.
We categorise it as a military installation, you know, although that has occasioned some quite vigorous debate.
Okay.
I'm not certain I heard you correctly. Are you quite certain this is the report you wish to make? So be it. The King with 100 Hearts. What a useful fellow. Without his exports, I'd be delivering my own coal. Oh, speaking of, we've got claymen.
Yeah, we'll have to drop them off. Get some money.
Oh, these are always fun. Come on, let's hear it. Other officials gather round to hear your tales of bloodshed and debauchery, and the jokes about the Khan that the shadow produces so efficiently and so entertainingly. The one about the Khan and the donkey produces a roar of patriotic laughter, and encourages the deputy recorder to unlock the departmental drinks cabinet. Did the oracles look hungry?
Well, that's the only one that we've not been to before that we're submitting, actually.
The bazaar was always taking an interest in that place. Oh no, there was wisdom as well.
Oh, yeah. So this is gonna be different because
we are well informed of the situation. Painfully well informed. Thank you, though.
Demo Island.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, don't worry about autocorrect as long as it's like vaguely clear what you're trying to say. It's fine.
Okay. So that's the Admiralty.
Mm-hmm. It's Clayman.
Yeah. This is where they wanted to be.
Or at least where they're supposed to be. One by one they rise uncomplainingly, with no hint of stiffness or discomfort from the long voyage. The deck resounds beneath their heavy tread. A shroom yard manager waits on dock, tapping her foot. About time, she says. Here's your payment. Come along now, you. There's a good construct.
I want to free them. I want to free the Claymen. You put the bit of paper in their head so they can talk. And then it's good. And that say they own themselves. We should have given the Claymen to themselves. Maybe someday. Let's see what's at the Rose Market.
Yes.
Because we have got some stuff. Oh, it's just the same as before, I think.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at our lodgings.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I think we need to spend time with our family.
Yeah. Oh, do the morning papers as well.
Oh, yeah. Get the gossip.
The Khanate is threatening war. They always are. London's colonies on the Cornelian coast want independence. They always do. The Untersee, the papers report, has undergone another alteration. Not yet, it hasn't. You'd know. Oh! A promotional coupon from Mrs. Plenty's Provisioners for a half-cask of salt herring. You could use that.
That's lies. I've never got a discount from Mrs. Plenty's Provisioners after getting the... Oh, no, I did gain Okay. I lied. Thank you, Mrs. Plenty's Provisioners. Okay. Let's spend some time with the family.
Your sweetheart comes and goes. They have their own complicated business. But they always return to your shared home and your child.
Okay. We need to give something to the child.
Yeah, what's the sea fever at? Does it say?
I don't think it says. Okay. Give them a souvenir. So we've got 2 of them, 5 of them. So should we give them a memory of distant shores?
Sure. I mean, we don't know where Mrs. Plenty gets her, wares from.
One of the many mysteries, occult mysteries of this game.
Your child's eyes grow round as pennies. They store up the memories as dream fuel. Much later, you find the scene you described scrawled on a foolscap sheet by a childish hand. Oh!
Oh. Where'd she go?
Zailers smile cautiously and duck their heads when you ask what happened to the lady in lilac. There must have been some sort of disagreement. If only you could remember the details. Your child wants to sign on with a ship. Already? But time passes quickly, and most quickly on the Untersee. How many years have you been at sea? Don't ask. Time operates slyly out in the dark.
Oh, well, obviously we should permit it.
A family tradition, if your child survives. Many sailors don't. You of all people know that. New Year's Day, 1890. Quartermaster's assistant of legal age, signed on recommendation of legal guardian. Give equal treatment.
Yes. I knew we were close to getting Asylum, but I didn't realise that it was this close.
Oh, that's good.
This is good news indeed.
I don't think I've ever actually done that before.
I think I have. In fact, I definitely have. But then the new captain died straight away. You know how it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was like when I had like a really good run. Literally like this was a few years ago now. And then, or like maybe a year ago. And then I got deaded and I just was like, oh, I can't do it anymore. And so I had not Ol Bandages though.
Thank you. Yes. I do this a lot. I actually had an interview earlier today, and I spent kind of between questions I was just like glugging down water. Like this.
Just got us another Zails. So we're going to need to not the dock. How do you get to the shipyard? It's one of these, is it?
Yeah, I think it might be under London.
Oh, okay. London.
Yeah, fancy. I might reveal what it was for at some point. Who knows? We've got a bit of Admiralty's favour, actually.
Okay.
So we could make use of that for either fuel or repairs. The hull is kind of.
I think we should use it for the repairs. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey. We have a fully repaired ship.
Good.
Okay. Let's have a look at the shops. There she is, Mrs. Plenty. Oh, I have some caskets of sapphires just in my... I must have those for something, though, so I'm going to keep them. I must have these... Oh, these were to take to the Khan.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how you get, like, favour.
Yeah, that's one of the ways, yeah.
Yeah, that's good to know that we've got those, though. Shall I sell the Scintillac? We have quite a lot of it, and I don't know.
It's hard to know, because it's one of those things that I know is definitely used for things, but I don't know what off the top of my head, so I don't know how, like, useful it's going to be.
Because we have quite a lot of money, so we don't really need the money, but we could maybe do with some more hold space.
Yeah, that's true, especially if we're going to Port Carnelian.
Well, let's see what else we might want to buy. Just in the future, if not right now. Okay, so I think we already have a slightly better weapon than the basic, if that's the one that we've got. So we might not want that. But, oh, this one's called Bandersnatch.
Oh.
But what engine do we have? Oh, we have this green engine here.
What does the Venturer want at the moment, actually? I have a feeling it's something we are not even close to getting. Oh. Oh.
7 pieces of Scintillac or 7 volumes of romantic literature.
Yeah.
So we need... Okay. I like when he's looking for unapproved romantic literature. Like, Ol Bandages will write some, like, whatever.
Yeah, thanks for the tip on that.
So, we should maybe keep the Scintillac.
Yeah, I think so.
And we could consider... I think the sapphires are to go to somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like we might pick them up in Port Carnelian, actually. It has been a long time since we played this.
God, it's been so long. What else do we have in the hold? There might be some other stuff we can get rid of. Oh, actually, this isn't in the hold, but we could... do we have secrets? How do I spend my secrets?
Oh, yeah, just talk to the officers.
Speak to.
Yeah.
Increase your veils. Oh, I have 11 secrets.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. Let's get some more. Oh, no, I want to increase pages, actually. Who has pages? Probably not this boy. No.
Probably not her. Maybe still her.
I just tried her.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I was thinking of the Clariere.
Okay.
Oh no, hearts.
The only one I haven't tried is this lad.
No.
Okay, so this explains why my pages is so low then. It's because there's nobody I have that will...
Yeah.
So who had Zails? I think
Zails was Maybe's daughter.
Okay, then maybe she's the one that I... Maybe. Let's increase some Zails.
Oh, she's got a thing with the strange catch.
Oh. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh.
I've heard about you. You like to invite your officers to dinner, learn their secrets. Well, you don't need to dig far to find my secret. I wanted to talk to you about it, actually. I never met my mother. I know my father. I'm a countess on his side, actually. I'd like to find her. She's somewhere out at sea. If only... Really? You'd help me? That's too kind. If you insist. Here, it just so happens that I made a list earlier tonight.
Okay.
Oh, you got a secret.
Oh. Wow. So there's quite a lot of places.
Yeah.
From
what I remember, I think I've done this before, and it's just a matter of narrowing them down.
So I think that we should sell... I think we should speak to the alarming scholar and sell some of the curios that I have. Because I think that we need some to make... I think the reason why we have so many is that we need some to make, artifacts.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we should necessarily keep them all. Because I think that these will take up cargo space and they might be the best thing to get rid of.
Which ones take up cargo space?
The relics and the outlandish artifacts.
Oh, okay. It might be worth checking the lodgings, checking the study, just to see which ones are useful.
Okay.
I will also say it's coming up on 8:30, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So just keep an eye on the time, because,
if we want
that voyage took,
voyage.
well over an hour.
Okay. Where's my lodgings? Here's my study. Okay. This one needs more lamentable relics and 7 secrets. So I guess we must have so many secrets because we're making sure that we never have less than 7.
Yeah. Oh, I knew 7 secrets was important. I couldn't remember why.
This one needs a live specimen, which we're not really close to getting.
No.
This one needs 7 outlandish artifacts, which we are kind of close to getting, I suppose.
7 strange catches.
No.
Captivating treasure.
So I think that maybe we should get rid of everything except for the outlandish artifacts because we've got the most of those. That's the one that we're closest to getting.
Yeah.
So I think the rest of them.
I'm just trying to figure out how 1% of Kai's 30 co-workers can share a birthday. 0.3 of a person as a birthday?
If someone had an organ transplant and that was from a person that had a birthday.
Okay, yeah, it needs to be a big organ.
Well, you never know. Oh, a present from the scholar.
Okay, right, so 10%, I guess.
That's even many more people. So I got some supplies from the scholar. So I think I'll give them the Memories of Distant Shores.
I mean, don't worry about it. I struggled through numeracy exam earlier today, or a test rather than an exam. Don't worry about it. I realised how long it has been since I've had to do maths in my head. Really.
getting rid of some lamentable relics. Oh, I have an extraordinary implication.
Oh.
Huh. Who do I give extraordinary implications to?
The racist diplomat?
No, that's fine.
No.
Well, I'm keeping it anyway. I'm not going to give it to the scholar because it doesn't take up hold space and I might want it. Okay, how much how much fuel and supplies can we get?
So there's 8 spaces.
Okay,
I'd say go supplies for like nearly all of it. Yeah, and like 1 more of each.
Okay, we just might have to pick up some more whilst we're out there, but
yeah,
we've got plenty
doable.
of cash money. Alright, so shall we plan our course?
Sure.
Okay, so we need to get to Port Carnelian, which is really far down.
Yeah, it's...
So I think we just head straight, like...
Mm-hmm.
We won't go to Mutton Island because there's no point. We'll just go Cumaean Canal, Iron Republic, Grand Geode, Port Carnelian.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out where we want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because by that time it might be time to, like, save anyway.
Yeah.
But at least we'll be saving in, like, a point where we know what we were doing and where we were at.
Well, hopefully, as long as we don't take another, like, 1.5 years to stream this again.
Yeah, the thing is, like, playing it now is kind of making me really want to...
Yeah.
Keep at it, but, we just have a lot of other stuff that we... that we stream, I suppose. I think maybe this is the kind of thing that's, like, rewards dipping into every now and then.
I think so,
but maybe
yeah.
not quite as long as as we did before.
I mean, I think it's a good one to have on hold to like do in between games, like we're currently doing.
It always there's so much like lovely theming and detail in this game. I love it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like 40 hours on it on Steam, and like I'm constantly finding new things.
I still haven't played Sunless Skies. Is that the name of the other one? I still haven't played that at all.
I've played it quite a bit, maybe not quite as much as I've played this, but a fair bit, and like it's very good. I find it a lot harder.
Okay.
Which is interesting, but like I do like it a lot. You're
gonna go into the canal.
Not even into the canal, just
boom.
Yeah.
Because if I went into the canal, that'd be fine. Because I'm on a boat. But like maybe that's another thing that we could like look to stream at some point.
We could, although to be honest, the computer is like chugging a little bit with this.
Well, it's just it's just like matching the slowness of my boat.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm not that surprised, honestly. Like it is just that kind of game.
Yeah, I mean, when I started a new game on my like to practice, I immediately found something I hadn't found before. Right. Okay, let's get some surface gossip.
And ships of the surface linger here. This is their lifeline to a warmer place. This would be a prime shop. This would be a prime spot for a pub or wine shop, but the interests of the Echo Bazaar and the laws of London prevent it. They don't like competition. Still, there are temporary half-legal hostelries in long-moored ships. Here you trade stories with suntanned surface sailors, stories of Paris and Batavia, the lost fires and the final isles.
Port report.
Many ships pass this way, but perhaps you'll pick up something they missed. The gates open and shut. The locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Untersee, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open.
Yeah, this game pays attention to important interests such as the pub. Or lack of, but there's always spiritually a pub. Okay, next is the Iron Republic.
Yep.
Look, no hands, my Zails. That's the kind of jokes that we do on the ship. It's a good thing that I don't have a driving license, isn't it? I mean, who's to say Ol Bandages has a ship license, really?
I don't really know how that kind of thing works, because I assume in Fallen London it's either there's no regulation at all for that kind of thing, or it's very, very regulated. It's one or the other.
I bet that if you go to like a shady place, you can get a license for cheaps. But like if you go to the Iron Republic, maybe that's the sort of place where they'll sell you a discount one. Okay, I think they do cheap fuel here, so
I think so.
this might be a good place to like...
Oh, I really like the Iron Republic music. I've forgotten about it.
Oh, this reminds me of there's a city in the Out of the Abyss D&D campaign called Gracklstow that is like reminds me of the Iron Republic.
Hell's client state. Be wary. Their laws are not the laws of man or nature. Factory engines roar like false lions. Blood thunders in the duct pipes. Crimson lightning skitters across the deck, leaps to the rail, curls there like a cat. The city is reflected in glassy calm harbour water. The citizens there have the heads of dogs and serpents. Hell has brought freedom to the Iron Republic. Freedom from all laws, even those of nature.
We're not
Terror's
having...
okay, yeah.
Well, first we'll compile a port report.
It won't be entirely straightforward. The streets won't lie straight, and the ink freezes whenever you look away from the inkwell. To record the Republic's events, it's like trying to sing wax or believe water. You do what you can. The third paragraph buds eyes. The date is fundamentally wrong. The full stops bite. You do what you can.
It's a shame.
What else do you get?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Loads of stuff.
Whoa. It's a shame. I wonder if there's a quiz online that's like which place in which part of like the sunken, which part of the Sunless Seas would you live in? Because I hope that I would get Iron Republic. I want to have a dog's head and live in hell. It sounds like a right old laugh. Schningle isn't sure about this. Which
he does
already
have
has a dog's head, so... Let's have a look at the Market of Hungers.
The Market of Hungers with its spires and sigils. Is it a parody of the bazaar? Today flies fill its arcades. Buzz, buzz. Ooh, fuel.
Okay, let's get
super cheap fuel.
I feel like we may as well just fill up the hold with fuel from here because it's cheaper and we can't buy supplies.
Yeah.
So... Okay, I think it's time to head.
There was a poll about where you would live in.
Oh.
Chizzy.
Oh. I wonder what the top answers are. But I feel like the more chaotic places to live would probably be like objectively worse, but on some level where I want to be. Okay. Dare we go to the geode? I think we ought to. I think we ought to go to the geode. Oh God.
Oh no.
That's a big boy. I don't want him to see me.
It's seen you.
Oh, balls. I'm a small fry. Okay, you know what? We're using some of the new fuel.
Yes.
Chug, 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 chug. That was a lot of damage. I cannot get into any more fights. Holy shit. Okay, well, at least we're on our way. Somewhere. Even though my look no handsing was not actually a cause of that, I am still regretting it because it feels like the moves of a foolish captain. Okay, Grand Geode.
A distant song like a mirage. A naval base with the Royal Navy's emblems, curiously amended. Efficient, bright-eyed women and men work briskly everywhere you look. They are singing hymns with unfamiliar words. Hard-faced Royal Marines watch you carefully, barring entry to the geode's heart. A plaque by the docks has been defaced with orange paint, but you can still make out the original inscription. Station 5, adjunct.
If I'm looking like skin crawly, it's because I've been suddenly deaded by this place before.
Ah!
Oh, an element of dawn, you say? Oh. There's a person we can get, but let's get the port report first.
Does the Admiralty know? Or want to know? The Marines are watching. Take discreet notes.
Okay, so, I feel like we might have deliberately not got this person before, just because we already have mirrors and pages. Oh no, we don't have pages.
No.
Let's get her. Let's get this gal.
A dark spectacled woman marches up to you in some haste. Captain, take me with you. I am no longer welcome here, and I will show you where we need to go. Here I am. A ship, I suppose, is both always here and never there, because there becomes here.
What is there if not here? Persevering. Okay, so... Oh, we've got quite a few people, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So, she's a first officer. And
she's more mirrors than pages.
Hmm.
But I suppose it is worth upping pages. Yeah, she raises mirrors.
Okay. Oh, I'll get the Gazette back up. I think I might pop her in instead of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It might be worth checking the other officers actually to see do they increase pages. Probably not the irrepressible cannoneer. Maybe the plausible surgeon.
Oh, he does.
Ah. Oh, we'd like to talk about secrets, would we? And secrets are my very favourite.
Okay.
He likes to sit very close when he speaks, the plausible surgeon. He speaks familiarly of diseases and hauntings, as if he knew their first names, but chose not to disclose them out of courtesy and discretion. This makes some of his advice confusing, but you do learn intriguing details.
That's nice. Shall we ask to speak with someone in authority?
What is this place? The Commodore may be able to give you a few minutes. The Commodore shakes your hand warmly. He's a handsome, open-faced fellow in an immaculate navy uniform. His office is equally handsome. It overlooks the glittering interior crystal cliff. It must be as well lit as any study in the Neath. He deflects questions about the purpose of this installation. Classified, you know. But smilingly offers you tea, biscuits, and mineralogical anecdotes. The biscuits are good, but the anecdotes rather blend one into the next. You find yourself nodding and then jerk suddenly awake. The Commodore is smiling. Your cup is empty. You feel well. Very well. A little euphoric even. Come back soon, he says softly.
Why do I feel like he's done the thing that the mum does, that the lady does in Get Out?
Oh.
That was sinister, but actually okay. But
Lots of terror.
Yeah. I can't remember what specifically happened is the thing, which is actually also kind of appropriate. But definitely, I had something really bad happen to one of my when I played this game once in the Grand Geode. Okay, So straight ahead, basically.
Yep.
I feel like all landlords kind of spiritually look like the lad that we spoke to there. That's just the vibe.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Oh god.
Shit. I don't want to speak to that person. It's not a person, it's a fish, but you know what I mean. No.
Okay.
Alright.
On the shore of a gloomy inlet stands a rickety factory. Once, and supposedly still, it was committed to the cutting and polishing of sapphires. Now it is the place where the fierce philanthropist houses her intrepid staff of engineers, the ingenious men and women who will convert your ship into a submarine.
Let's complete phase 2.
You brandish the pilfered sonar schematics. The engineers cheer. They set to work immediately. Your ship is docked at the workshop and concealed beneath a set of awnings. Beneath, hammers ring, drills whir, mechanics argue, reconcile, improvise. From the outside, your ship looks largely unaltered. But inside, new pipes gleam. A satisfying lever stands by the helm, surrounded by an array of mysterious gauges and dials. This extends the shell hole, a weary engineer explains. Don't pull it until you're out at sea, eh? The fierce philanthropist offers you a sherry. We've done it, she says. To your new journeys, Captain, wherever they may lead.
Holy shit. We did it. Well, we got the submarine.
Yes.
And did we write a will? It's always a very sinister question to be asked just off the bat, but yes, we did. And we just got a scion, so
yeah.
Now let's.
Do you want to go back to talk to the philanthropist again, because it's an ambition related thing?
Oh yeah. Wait.
Yeah. This time the sherry is accompanied by a fruit loaf slathered with butter. When you raise the matter of your search for immortality and the involvement of Lytton, the man who shares her name, she grows thoughtful.
Let's accept a commission.
Eventually she speaks. Some time ago I lost something beneath the Z. It would help both our causes if you were able to locate it. The thing I lost was my husband. She tells you. You tut, and she raises a guilty hand. I know, careless. He fell in with an unfortunate crowd. Rabble-rousers, schemers, renegades. They call themselves the Seven. She does not sound entirely disapproving. My husband shielded me from the details of his endeavour, although I have made a number of suppositions. I know for certain, however, that it ended in disaster. He and his co-conspirators fled beneath the waves. If you could find him, he may be able to lead you to the others. If you locate him, please give him this. She hands you a locket containing a miniature portrait of herself. It is likely that he is dead or unable to return, but if possible, I would like him to remember me.
Oh.
She takes an abrupt sip of sherry.
Ah, so we have to go to all of the...
Basically all of the...
water ports.
Yeah.
Okay, well, to be honest, I tend to, when I've done this before, I will just submerge near one of the ports and not spend too much time under the sea because...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know. Okay, yes. So now let's see what's...
Yeah.
But thank you for reminding me of this. Should I... Let's see what this is.
A dapper gentleman lounges by a shoot of flowers, admiring butterflies with a predatory gleam in his eyes. Would you help him find the quarry of a lifetime? A man of pins in the jar. With a satisfied nod towards your ship, the incomparable Aurelian slips the butterfly into a killing jar. He explains as the vibrant orange wings beat against the glass. You've been beneath the waves, I see. And I trust you've seen tyrant moths as well? Fine creatures, but nothing compared to the regal kin, the most moth. I know where to find it, and with your ship we can see it hatch. He gazes down at the butterfly, now still. Take me down to the undercrow, and I'll show you something worth preserving forever.
This seems sinister, but okay. So we could do reduce terror. Let's call it Hearts Cross House.
The governor is very, very busy. An attaché offers you a bowl of sugared puffballs and explains the work the government does among the natives. Got to keep them happy, what? After all, they are tigers.
Nice.
This is one of the places maybe's daughter could, or maybe could be. This one's a slender lead. She's been seen wearing sapphires. The daughter shrugs. This is where sapphires come from. Look, you were heading this way anyway, weren't you?
Do it.
She hasn't been here in forever. I don't think she's coming back. So that's one port eliminated. And, I did pick up some sapphires. Here and there.
Hey! So many sapphires. Okay.
Oh yeah, the network.
We have spies. Okay.
Okay, so what is that? As in, what does it need?
45% chance.
Yeah, but what are the requirements?
I think it's just we have a spy there. I think we should let this one pass because it's not that likely. But then again, what if it works?
Poor Carnelian is choked with spies. Bewildered surface spies, earnest spies from London, elegant spies from the Connaught, splendid spies from the Presbyterate. But there's always room for a small one. Your agent's opening gambit is to find, chart and usurp an existing network. It belonged to a surface spy and agent of Russia. His interrogation was tedious, padded with tales of a damp St. Petersburg childhood.
Hey. Got another vision of the surface.
Oh, okay, nice.
Well, I guess that worked out well. Okay. Should we try and gain some intelligence?
I think that will
kill a spy.
It will reduce the network if it doesn't work.
We don't want to do that.
I think either way, in fact, it reduces your network.
Let's see if we can get some supplies. We can.
Oh, they're not bad actually.
Let's get 2 more so that we're back up to the good ratio.
Sure.
Okay, so it's shall we maybe save here, or shall we? Let's have a look at the map.
Maybe this might not be a bad place to save actually, just because we know now we have the submarine, so we can kind of start knowing that next time. And
I expect that we'll probably want to visit at least a couple of places on the way back, so that might be better to do.
Yeah.
Another time. Yeah. So, Ol Bandages lives.
Just for the sake of saving, it's probably best to set out and then go straight back into port. Yeah.
There we go. So Ol Bandages is still thriving.
Mm-hmm.
He's even older Bandages now.
Mm-hmm.
May he age. Next week we'll go through in order. So on Friday we've got we're starting Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
I like how you have to pace yourself to do the title. Just kind of psych yourself up.
Yeah, I have to take a run up for it because it's so doesn't flow.
Yep.
But so that's in the ongoing playthrough of all the Kingdom Hearts games that Kieran's doing. Then on Monday, we'll have more of Persona 5 The Royal, which is my playthrough of that. And then this streams next week, so on Wednesday, we will be starting something else. This was kind of an interlude, which we might come back to, but
probably will, I imagine, at some point.
Yeah, but what we're actually going to start is
Trails in the Sky. The first game in one of my favourite JRPG series, another of my favourite JRPG series, which I've been really looking forward to replaying for a while. I think it would be nice to do it on stream. Because apart from anything else, we get to flex our voice acting chops.
Oh my god, amazing.
Which have been slightly lying dormant since we finished Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn a little while ago.
But yeah, so thank you very, very much for joining us for this stream. And it'd be cool if you could join for some in the future. But yeah, bye from me, Schningle, Kieran, Ol Bandages, of course. Bye.
Bye-bye.